Good morning, everyone. Excuse me if my voice cracks. I woke up a little bit late this morning, but I'm still here, we're still good, and we're doing the purple cottage this morning on my Rainbow Cottage series for The Sims 4. So, I think I'm going to build in Windenburg. I decided that this morning, and also let me know if the music is a little bit too loud. I know that before, Sims wasn't having background music, but also it was terribly quiet in my stream, so I'm trying to balance that out. And I don't really have a plan. I have a house plan, so I know kind of the layout that I want to do. It's down here on my phone, but I don't know what kind of layout lot that I'm going to use yet. Good morning, Beanie. I hope that you got a restful night last night. I think I might just do this one because it's just a 30 by 20 and I won't have to decorate much. So I think I'm gonna, see if I can get this shell going and wake up a little bit. I've got ice water next to me to try to wake myself up. I hope everyone had a good night last night, and I hope if it's not morning for you, then you're having a lovely afternoon or evening. And we're gonna see if The Sims even has purple items for me to use for this cottage, because oh my gosh, yeah, I know, I can't stop yawning. And I went to bed last night. I think I'm just not fully awake this morning. I did that yesterday too, where I just could not wake up. And my voice keeps going too. The perils of doing a morning stream. Okay. I think this lot will be nice. Mostly because I hate that lot. The camera always bounces. So I think I'm going to do this one and kind of try to do a house that will fit in with the rest of it. I think that we've got Tudor colors that match this purple. Put all my cheats in. And okay. There we go. Good morning, Rachel. Okay. I'm gonna bulldoze this. Get rid of it. And the ugly terrain paint too as well. Thank you. Alright. Now, this house plan, excuse me, is not really gonna look right in Windenburg. So I'm probably gonna change it to not have as big of a front porch, because most of the other builds, yeah, since they're all Tudor style, they don't really have a front porch. So, okay, I'm just gonna put something down. We'll see where it goes. I think I don't want to make it too big. Rachel told me the other day that I tend to make the same layouts for everything, which I know, but I didn't need to be called out on it. This is already much bigger than I planned. But I have no concept of moderation. Okay, we're gonna do it like that, and then it's straight across the front. Kind of a weird shape, but we're gonna go for it. I don't think I may reduce it, actually. And since it's pretty much even, I may do it more like this, because that feels like it's more manageable in a slightly weird way. Oh, there we go. I do tend to do the same layouts over and over and over again. Where's the front of this place? I'll do it. I've made it off center. That's fine. We'll stick with that. And I don't know, since it's a Tudor, kind of a Tudor cottage, I don't know if those exist. That probably doesn't exist. We'll do something, if I can find the pieces that I'm thinking of. Is it in wallpapers? No. Okay. Why are they in brick? This is clearly not brick Sims. I decided that, yeah, I'm feeling brave this morning. I decided that I was gonna do purple and gray, and I think that I'm going to lean into that, especially just because we don't have a lot. So don't mind me while I try to attempt. Yeah, I just kind of get sucked into Sims. Let's just go all out. Might as well. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna do some details, and I think it would make more sense. 1, 2, 4. I don't know if tutors have insets, but I'm going to make one, and we're just gonna go with it. I'm pretty sure they don't. Let's do it like that. And then... no. I want to do spandrels. Let's see. I've been using a ton of spandrels lately in every single thing that I build. Are any of these purple? See, this is where we're gonna... this is where we're gonna get into issues. We have one purple column. No purple spandrels. So, gosh, we don't even have any purple. We've got purple roofs. Okay, we might have to do the roof first and do gray for the rest of the exterior. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it would make the most sense. This is not gonna look like a tutor. This is just, we're just gonna accept it and move on. This is gonna be the most non-tutor build you've ever seen. Maybe, I don't, just roll with it, guys. And then we'll shift that down. I feel like it needs to be slightly rounded. Okay. Less of weird glitching. Now it just looks like a bizarre barn. I can fix it, I think. I know. I've bought so many packs, guys. I have nearly every single pack, and sometimes Twitter likes to remind people how much they've spent on The Sims 4, and I'm like, I don't need that this morning, Twitter. I don't need to be reminded of my bad financial habits. Oh, this is terrible. It's not going great, guys. I may just have to forego this layout. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna fix it. So it's just like a little side barn. And instead of that wall pattern, I don't know, all of these have the same walls. Surely there's a better option. Ooh, you know what I could do? Okay. Hang with me, guys. We just need some visual. Thank you so much for the follow, Modstein. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I don't know if my little pumpkin showed up. I missed it. You guys are gonna have to tell me if the pumpkin gift showed up. Let's see. I don't know if that, but I'll replay it because I just wanted to see my little pumpkin gift. There it is. Thanks so much for the follow. Alright, we're gonna fix it, and that's what it's going to look like. And it's gonna be a little barn, and I may, if I can add like a little purple greenhouse over here, I may shift it to the side. We're getting somewhere, at least. I wish that we had more purple items, but I think that giving myself the option of doing gray, it might help me a lot more than I realized. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then gray spandrels, because purple doesn't exist in this game. I mean, we have a sort category, but I'm pretty sure that all the purple items are from like the vampire pack, so we might have a really interesting interior in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna fix that and that, and carry this down. I feel like it shouldn't be raised just because it does look like a barn. So I may go with, oh, do we have purple floors? We do. Oh, we have so many purple options, but those tiles aren't bad. Okay, we're gonna work with what we've got. They're a little eccentric for too much of the exterior. A spandrel is this. So, when you have a wall and you want to replace it with something, this is a spandrel, and it changes the whole wall. There we go. And if you put columns next to it, it will often have little designs on the edge. So it's just basically like a fancier archway and more words. But we don't have a lot of options for them, and I like doing cutouts like that for front doors. So, oh, you know what I saw someone do on Instagram? They kind of had it coming out like that. They were open barn doors, and I bet I could recreate that. Maybe give me half a second. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Actually, I think it needs to be, yeah, that one, so it actually makes sense. There we go. And then I can put, technically they don't look like they would come together because it's 3 wide, but now we have a little front door area. Yeah, I don't know why they're called that. I always forget what they're called, but they're spandrels. They're right there, and then they can join with the columns. I think this is 2 wall height, so I'm wondering if I should probably see if we have a purple front door before I commit to something. Okay, so here are the options for purple front doors. That one would make the most sense within context, but it's also arguably not the best. Okay. Are there 2 songs playing at once? There might be. I might have the game music too loud. Let me know if that helps. I don't often play with music on, but I know that it was quiet the last couple streams that I've done, so let me know if that helps. If not, then Spotify's glitched in some way, but it says it's fine, so just let me know if you still think it's a little bit too overwhelming. I think I'm gonna have to go with a gray front door. Maybe these are just so boring. Maybe I do just go with, it just doesn't match. I could make it shorter, but then it doesn't feel as much as a barn, as much like a barn. I could also, thinking of a door, I think it might be double height. It just needs to look like it fits in. Oh, you don't have any music now? Oh my gosh. Okay. What about that? Better? Worse? Should I stop just messing with it? Oh. See, the audio will always be the bane of my existence. What do we think about a dwarf like that? I don't know that we have a color that would work now that I've suggested it. Okay, there we go. So I had Spotify down real low, but hopefully now it's a little bit better. It's a little bit too extravagant. That's way too extravagant. Maybe I'll just go with something simple. Kind of like that. And it does come in gray. You know, I'll stick with that. I'm gonna see if I can, yeah, it's the lo-fi playlist on Spotify from Harris Heller, which he makes free music for streaming. So the only purple windows we have are from Realm of Magic. Okay. So we have many an option with this. Oh Lord. I'm determined not to make this the gray cottage. I'm determined to make it purple. But finding the purple tones. Now it's kind of looking like a little barn church. We'll keep it like that, and maybe along the side I'll do some plain gray windows. I'm thinking something maybe like from Cats and Dogs. Let's see. I do like these, and it kind of matches that style. I'm just saying that in hopes that no one tells me otherwise, because then it can just be super simple along the sides. And I may put a larger window over here. The good thing about Get Together is that the items are all very versatile, but the other thing is windows like these just tend to look better with other windows from Get Together, and it's a little bit frustrating. Ooh, we also have this. It's got red in it, but it's almost like a cranberry purple. I kind of like that instead of, just pop it right there. Instead of these, we could do something like that. What do we think about that? I kind of like that. I might keep that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for validating me. And then I was thinking of putting this. Ooh. I want to put this somewhere now. I don't. It matches it, but it's finding a spot where it looks like it fits and isn't too overwhelming. Could do it on the back and just have the roof come out just slightly. Oh, okay. Oh, and I forgot to do the purple roof. I always forget. There we go. Okay, we've got many a purple option. You guys just tell me when. We can do shutters, a composite roof. It fits better with the windows. This one, I like this one. It's very simple. I know the camera just goes everywhere on this lot. I think that's hay, so we're not going to do that. I'm liking this one or this one. So I'll compare them. So there's this one. Or there's that one, which is more muted purple. And I will do the gray roof trim. That one's got a purpley tone to it. Okay, this is not where I thought it was going, but it's where we're at. And I think I'm going to add some bigger windows along the back. Sort by gray instead. the first one. So this one. I think you're right. I think it adds a little bit more. Okay, you guys can't be split. You're my only 2 viewers. Oh, come to consensus and then come back to me. I like this one, but I think that I might be going too hard. I might just put these at the back or to the side right here. I'm so glad we can finally place windows off. Oh no. Stop bouncing, you dumb camera. Oh, look at this, Sims. There we go. Let's see. I feel like I need the narrow ones so I can place them side by side. These. There we go. Okay. This purple. And then we can see if we can find some roof decorations. So now we got a tiny little purple barn church. I may open up the roof partially. Hold on. I always forget how to do this properly. I think you have to use a fence. Yes. I think you have to use a fence and do it like this. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we'll have... You know, I was thinking of the story for this purple barn last night when I was trying to decide if it was even worth it to do purple. And I decided it was probably some eccentric grandmother who lives here and like only goes to cafes and everyone thinks that she's a little bit rich, but in reality she just does good things with her money, which is well all I aspire to be, really. And look, guys, it's my favorite. It's lavender everywhere. I'm just gonna put it everywhere. And I'm gonna do some terrain painting before I move to the interior. Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing yet, since I've already gone off book. I'm gonna do just some little bits and pieces, and I feel like we need some things. So we've got a dormer and a flag. I don't mind the flag, even if it was just like right there. Maybe not right there. Ugh. We'll put it maybe right there. And then sort by gray. I know I have more options with gray at least. We could always add something like this, but I don't want it to seem too overwhelmed. So I may just do a couple of these just to give the roof a little bit of something something. I think those are even. Don't tell me if they're not. And this seems like the place to have a chimney, so we might put it over here. Might make that bigger, actually. Oops. Sink down, please. I wish the Sims 4 sizing options weren't so intense. I may... No, I kind of like that. We'll stick with that, and then do I have purple exterior options? I do. Alright, so obviously we're gonna do some flowers, and I'll try not to go too overkill, but if you know me, you know I don't know how to not be overkill. Maybe just some of these. kind of glitches through the roof, but also now it's a little bit more purple out the front instead of just nothing. Oh, I was meant to be telling the story of the person who lives here. I think that she's a very eccentric grandmother, and I think that she just lives her best life and does things around Windenburg. And instead of everyone being like, that's a weird lady, they're just like, oh, that's like Maud or something. And she just lives around town chilling. And I do still want to add a garden shed, so I'll probably get to that in a second. I'm gonna try to make this look less like crap. I don't think I'm fully awake because I've done better decorating in my life. I totally see this as a place that has a ton of wildflowers and lavender and things everywhere, though, just because it fits. And you know what always fixes a Sims build? Is rocks. So you guys can watch me place rocks for too long. And I'll probably put, like I said, the garden shed right here. And I probably have to bite the bullet and go inside now. Okay. Oh, that's up really high. We'll move that down. It's kind of on par with everything else. There we go. Ooh. Oh, this lot. Okay. Now I have to figure out a layout. I'm going to reference my little layout photo slightly. Okay. So the kitchen and dining is in the front. And the bedroom was to the side that I cut off. So we'll do the bedroom in this front section right here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it about right here. And that would make more sense as a bathroom. And then this whole open space can be kitchen, dining, living. Because then I can put a side door right here that can kind of wind its way back to the other side. What front door did I use? Just a base game one. There should be one. Yep, that matches up. We'll put that right there. And I'll probably have the dining room right there, kitchen, and you walk into the living. That makes the most sense to me. And for interior doors, I feel like she's a fancy lady. Let's see. Maybe I could use one of the purple doors. Oh, but that's the problem because now everything's a weird height. I could use these on the interior. I may just do gray and I can do purple walls then. I can do more of a back and forth between them because that seems to work best. Do we have basic doors that don't look weird? These are all double. I'll probably have to use one of the 4-panel ones. I just hate that it looks different. I may do it like that, and instead of having a tall one, I'll switch it to this. Actually, are you gonna run into the window right there? Yes. Okay. So, as much as I like this window, I'm gonna switch it out and do that there and put the big window at the back, which means I have to fix the roof. And find that window. I shouldn't have thrown it by the wayside. Here it is. Oh, that way I think that makes more sense too with a dining room being back here. So you basically had an outhouse, Rachel? That's pretty funny. I'm trying to make sure that all these windows are the same height. I might have to shift these down so it doesn't look as weird. There we go. Okay. Now for interior walls. I'm gonna do purple. I say hesitantly. We do have some decent options. It's just finding something that I too find decent. I tend to default to these vampire pack stuff, but I probably shouldn't. I should probably do something. This feels grandmotherly. And it's got a gray rim at the bottom. So I could do that, and then I think we got a plain version. Not in the gray. Oh, okay. We might have a plain one of something else. Does that match? It is the same height, but I also can't see anything, so. Do the lights have to be purple? Because if the lights have to be purple, then we may have some slight issues. Because we do have purple lighting. We could go real eccentric, but those are a lot. I do like this one, but it doesn't give off. Oh, my favorite light comes in purple? Are you kidding me? Well, obviously. I said I'd make it hard on myself, but look, I'm using a purple light, so it doesn't matter. I might end up putting a chandelier in the bedroom. This is just to get some light in so I can actually pick wallpaper. We'll do it like that, and then maybe... Is that too far off? I want there to be some difference. Let's see. Is that the only purple tile we have? Yes. Okay. Gray brick with the kitchen area. So maybe something like that. Wouldn't make much sense for a barn to have brick, but I could do this rough one that kind of looks like it was painted over. And that could also be, well, I was going to say it could also be in the bedroom or the bathroom, but I think I'm just going to do it like this. And then to separate everything out, more pillars, because pillars never hurt anybody. And then I have an idea. Do this and have, no, we don't have purple. I had to check that. Yeah, the pillars are going to help us, I think, a lot more than I realized. And I think that's going to be the little kitchen, and there's a little eating area, and yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I need flooring though, which I'm not sure. I'll carry on this flooring that I put on the porch, and then I think it makes sense to at least have that in the bathroom as well, and the rest can be a gray wood. That one has more, well, that one has kind of like bluey purple tones in it. And I feel like that bathroom needs tile. I like this tile, but I don't know if that's too much with the flooring. go for really dark. I think I may just go with that. And then instead of this all being gray, I'll do some sides that have the tile. And then one exposed wall of the concrete and another exposed wall of concrete. Just finding which wall I want to do. Maybe this one. So it's all kind of back in. A lot of them look like an expansion. And then I will continue this along here just because it will at least have counters in front of it and a couch. So I'm going to switch to doing, I'm going to do the dining room. No, I'm going to do the kitchen first because I don't know if we have purple. Oof. Okay, we have purple counters, but I don't want to use them. So I was more thinking counters like these. And yeah, these are these. So that's our first option. That's our second. And here's a third. So those are our counter options. And while you deliberate on that, I am going to do a small table. We don't have very many purple tables, but I'm not angry at this one. So we might just stick with something generic. Does that match? No. Everything in The Sims 4. Does that match? Absolutely not. I mean, it's only one lady, so maybe she just has a little small subtle. Okay, subtle everywhere else, and then full purple in the bathroom. If we have purple bathroom fixtures, we may not. I think out of all of these, I actually like the Salvadorada counters the best, because the others look too modern. And then that way I can use the fixtures that came with this. So, is it this one? It is this one. Again, my kitchen will probably look like it normally does. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. So I can sink it in. Why is it glitching? Is this not the way it's supposed to be? Oh, okay. Well, I need it to be this way. We'll sink that in there, and then can also do... Actually, I should have done that one. And then this one can be in this little corner. Yeah, that works better. Don't know why these corners look so funky. Oh, is it because I'm using the island? It's because I'm using the island counter. That's why. Oh. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Fridge right here, I think. Because then I can do a tall cabinet maybe right there. I like this one. Should I see if we have purple appliances? We have a purple mini fridge and a very modern purple fridge. Do we have... No. Okay. Looks like purple's gonna come in the accents. This is very much the purple and gray. I do like this though, so I think I'm gonna put that there. And I will do the stovetop here. And that. And we will do this. here. Okay. And some purple seats. I know we have to have them. So we'll get some that kind of match. A very eccentric lady. And we'll just see full purple what kind of purple accessories that we have. We'll go that there. And we do have that. Wonder, I like that too. I knew that this build was going to be a difficult one. Just wasn't aware of how difficult it was going to end up being. I do like these. We might put those there. And then some upper cabinetry. I think it would make most sense to do something like... Does that match? No. That's the matching one. Something like that in the corner. Thanks, Beanie. I'm trying. We're trying to do something. I think I will put the corner piece right here. I just don't want the cabinetry to look like it's too low. And then I wish that these didn't repeat the same pattern. No, I don't like that there. They look like they're floating at a weird level. We'll put in a sink. Should have checked to see if there was a purple sink. I'm so sorry. This one matches the counters. Actually, I kind of like how it looks right there. And because she's a fancy lady, I'm going to give her a fancy little wastebasket if I can find a purple one. Look, there's a little purple wastebasket for our fancy lady. I've not left much room for myself, so I'll sink it like right here. I think your Sims can still get to that. And then appliances, I will do just a basic gray dishwasher and kind of hide it over there. There we go. We're getting somewhere. We need a lot more decoration though. I might do the bathroom next like you suggested, Rachel, and do a full purple bathroom. But we have... Okay, we have no shower. I thought we had a tiled one that was purple, but it may be filed under a different color. I feel like she's the type of lady to have a very fancy shower like that, or like this. I'm more picking designs, maybe that one. That one's too modern. Or I can do an open one. That's always an option. I like this one from Seasons because it has interesting color options. Like that's very blue and gray. Or if this has tile, if it's off to zoom really in to see. Okay, so that's blue, 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 kind of reddy blue. Okay, so my inclination is to go with this shower because I like the matching tub that goes with it. Because I don't, like I said, we don't have any kind of purple tubs. Maybe I was thinking of this one. I thought for sure this came in a purple swatch, but I guess not. So here's one tub option, and the other one would be this one. So it's kind of sitting on a lip. Which I think I like that more, actually. If we mix them, it would end up looking like that. With a sink area right there. I think I like that. Or I could switch the layout and do it. No, I can't switch the layout because of the way I put the door in. We'll do it like that and then have a purple rug. She's just an old lady and she's just living her best life, Beanie, in her little purple restored barn church. Oh, we have one purple sink and it doesn't match anything. I like this freestanding sink though. It's kind of got a barn feel, but it doesn't feel like the rest of the build. So I may use this one from Seasons. I have to remember I have to have a spot for a toilet. Do we have a purple toilet? We have children's purple toilets and a litter box for purple, but we don't have an actual purple toilet. That's disappointing. When was this added? I don't even recognize this item. Okay. I think I'll just go with something basic. And do purple accents. I should have like a purple counter in chat so you guys can like tell me to put something in the tip jar every time. Every time I say the word purple. Oh. I feel like at this point I should be calling it something else. Yes! This is just weird and eccentric enough. I want to put this in. She gets really fancy. And a mirror. I might do a couple mirrors if I can find one that kind of fits. That one's lit up, but I think I might actually do this one in the... Maybe I will keep it in the purple swatch. And then over here, we can do this robe. And yeah, there's a little bathroom. Might put something above the toilet. Oh, that came in purple. That's cute. I'll put that. I might be able to fit it up here. Yeah. It's not a build of mine if I don't put something in a window like that. Alright, so we'll call that bathroom done. And come into here and add some greenery. If I can find something. Maybe do... That'd be cute. That on the table. And then... I feel like the counter needs a little bit of something. Oh, that's large. Larger than I expected. May do something like this. And I like this, so I may just put that in the corner for right now. And then we should have a purple settee of some kind. Yeah, I like that little towel warmer. I don't use it often. It came with Get Famous. I'm trying to decide on purple settees. Like, that's very intense. That one's a little less so. I mean, I think at this point you can definitely tell this lady likes the color purple. The actual color. Though she might like the book too. Book movie. I think I kind of like that. And then when people walk in, they can see... Well, that doesn't make much sense. Maybe I'll rotate it like I did for the kitchen and put it here. And then the little... Oh, we do not have a purple fireplace. I'm so sorry to disappoint you guys. I kind of wanted to do a big one though. Or I can do that in the bedroom. Good morning, Bree. It's nice to see you. I hope you slept well last night. I'm just trying to pick a fireplace. I think I may put the fireplace in the bedroom. If you'll bear with me. I'll do that, and then I'm going to do a little table, I think, for the TV, or with the TV above it. I always feel like when you fudge the wall heights in this game, it tends to make everything else look small. So I'm just always struggling to make the proportions seem like they fit. Which really, I just tend to solve with extra art everywhere. Yes, this build is very much eclectic, but I like it, and that's what matters. That's what counts. Maybe we have... Oh, I was so hopeful. I hoped that we had this jukebox in a purple tone, but I think I'll just do the gray. Maybe I can fit it in. Or maybe that just goes underneath. Instead of a console, it just looks like a little media console area. Not upset at that. I'm gonna add in a bunch of green things because everything looks better when you have plants. Tell me I'm wrong. We'll put this on here. And more plants. Put that one right there. We'll size that down to right here. And probably get some art in. I don't know how many things we have. I do like this. It might fit over here. The way I've staggered the doors, I haven't really left much room for myself for big art pieces, but that may end up in the bedroom. What I say is I struggle to find a place that has that. May put it there and then find some smaller pieces. She is definitely a lady who likes her wine, and honestly, that fills up the space so nicely right there. I'm gonna move the smoke alarm over there, and there's her big old wine print. Juice print. We gotta keep this family friendly. I also like that, but it feels a little bit too intense. So I may put in this little piece, maybe next to the door. I know I constantly go back to walls up or walls down, but you just gotta bear with me. We'll put that there. And then I will stop sorting by that. And do something that... maybe just these. I know they're very basic, but I also like how they look. And I like these prints. So... maybe not that leaf specifically. Maybe something... no, it kind of clashes with the wallpaper. Oh! We're halfway to affiliate? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I didn't even realize that I was at 25 yet. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I didn't realize that I was at 25 yet. Thank you. That's been such a long process and such a long goal, but I'm so excited. And I hope that everyone else is too, because I will be on here way more and just be trying to get to that point. And I really want to make it. I want everyone to come join us for Cozy Breakfast Club. Is this too overwhelming? I feel like it's a little bit late to ask that, but I kind of like this one better than that one. No, I don't. Never mind. Forget I said that. I like this rug though. And that may go in the kitchen. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that the purple is not too overwhelming. I'm going to finish decorating the walls in here. It's just finding something that fits, because we don't have much. It's very gray. You know what, Rachel? Because you're always in here with me, she can have herbs. Herb. We'll do maybe right here, because they've got a little bit of purple in them, and then above it I can do some shelving. Maybe just some white shelves. That's definitely not even. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, that's even. We'll just put a bunch of decor pieces that fit on shelves up here. I could do a pumpkin. I mean, at this point, I feel like there should at least be a pumpkin. Maybe she's a grandma cat lady. Is that? It is. I think a bird just fell behind me. Sorry, guys. I've been fixing those for I don't even know how many days. There we go. Little cat pumpkin. Thank you. I really like these little herbs. We'll put this in here. We'll just kind of throw some things up here. I like these little pieces. Feels like it fits. We'll do that. And then there's something I'm thinking of. These. But we'll make them bigger, so it kind of looks like there's just extra storage up here. This is one of my favorite parts of builds, is just adding extra little pieces like this. We'll do that. Maybe some green. There we go. Kind of fills in that space a little bit more too. Should I add a banner in? My eye is searching for purple tones when there are none in this game that are actually usable. Let's see. Maybe that's fine. And I can just focus on a little console table right here. Let's see. Maybe something like this. I know it's a little bit more rustic than the rest of it, but I'll put that there, and I want to use this coat rack. Actually, I may do the blue one. I'll do this one right here, and then put this over, and oops, can't spell letters, because that actually has a purple color swatch. And I think we have business cards. Yep, there we go. Ooh, and I've just had another thought, which doesn't happen very often. Either this, or if those come in purple, but I don't like the shades. Yeah, I don't like the shades of those. Or a poof, if we have one that kind of matches the rest of the house. We just have like a vibrant one, but I kind of like this one. I'm not sure it matches though. I was gonna do it, I think, in front of here. Kind of like it's just an extra place to put your feet up. And then over here, let me shift that so it can fit in right there. And I didn't know it came in all these swatches. Maybe just a gray. I know it's very gray in here. That's true. I could put a sword in here. But maybe that goes in the bedroom. Like she's just always ready to throw down. This grandmother has a lot of issues. She likes her wine and she likes her swords. I kind of want to put these somewhere. I don't know that I've left room anywhere. Yeah, let me find the swords. There's some. Okay, so there's swords here. Or I know that we've got these. Which that actually comes in a purple swatch. So you know what? She's just really proud of her family, so she has two. She's also, again, like I said, ready to throw down at any moment. Yeah, I think I like these the best. And we'll do the bedroom. We'll go back down to this. And I think the bed will go right here with maybe just a little chair. Ooh, you know what I could do? My brain moves faster than my mouth does to speak. I'm gonna put dressers next to the fireplace. If I can find some that I like. So I was kind of thinking this, but it's a little big. So I may just do this and kind of have it off kilter and a nice big mirror in the other corner. Do we have the... Okay, maybe we'll do gray mirror. Gray freestanding. And then a bed, which I know we have a purple bed. So we'll go full, we can do this one or one of these, which I don't really like the headboard on that one. That one's a little bit darker. So those are two color swatches, or we can do one that has a quilt. Or we can go full with this crazy thing, which I kind of like. Maybe that right there. I think that's too extravagant. That, or should we go extravagant or simple? You tell me while I pick a rug. Yeah, the old lady is always ready with her fencing swords from her family's past. She's just ready to go at any time, at any moment. I may just do the gray fluffy rug that I like. This one. Extravagant? Okay. Oh yeah, it just kind of flows into it. I can't tell. I mean, the rest of the house is very mixed. It's like both modern, but also not. I may just stick with the extravagant. Go big or go home, right? And then huge window right here. So I feel like I need to do some curtains. I think I can fit the same ones that I did before. Oh no. Not. It'll glitch. That's the only problem. My other favorites are not in here because I sorted by purple. My other favorites are from Vintage Glamour, these, which are just very simple and I think fit in fairly well. And a little plant and a side table wouldn't hurt. We'll do something like that. And a side table on this side. It's just finding one that's small enough to fit. Because for some reason, Sims 4 side tables are unnaturally large. I think that's too modern. Let's see. Ooh, I do like this one from Vintage Glamour. I can kind of shift this over and do it like that. She definitely has this crazy clock from Vintage Glamour too. Just because I like it. And I'll put a chair in the corner because I feel like it's kind of empty over there. We'll see if I can find a purple chair just to tie everything in. You know, more purple never hurt anybody. I could go real extravagant, but I think I'll just leave it at this one. And maybe this needs some blinds too, or curtains, whatever they're called. We'll just do the same Vintage Glamour ones, except we'll do them higher. There we go. So there is her very eccentric bedroom and her very eccentric main room and her bathroom. All very simple, but all very eccentric at the same time. We'll pull back and the exterior looks like that right now. And hi, Natalie Steiner. I have a Discord, but it's not currently active. But thanks for joining in. We're building a purple cottage in my Rainbow Cottage series. I'm a part of another Discord, but I don't actually have one for my channel right now. But welcome in. I hope you enjoy. I think I'm still going to do that little greenhouse that I talked about. Just something small. Trying to decide if I want to make it sideways. What's life without a little bit of fun? Let's make something sideways. I'll do it like right here. And then that way I can have a purple roof. We'll do it like this. There we go. And then I will do this roof and some tall windows. I saw someone the other day who made like this huge fancy little greenhouse, but I could not fathom recreating it. It looked like it took forever. We'll do it like that maybe, and leave the front and the back without anything except for a door. And actually, I will use the same little solid concrete that I did on the inside and do a door. Thank you so much. The windows are from, where are the windows from? Le Magnifique window is from Get to Work. I consider these, but since they're shorter, I feel like they don't fit in as well. And since this lady is very eccentric, I'm going to stick with some tall ones that meet the roof, or meet it as closely as it can. And I may end up, actually, we're gonna go full purple and do one of these wild doors, I think. I think we're gonna do this one. And then I'll have, oops, I'll have an overhang, a huge overhang with it. And some ivy. I don't think we have purple ivy, but it's fine. I'll just use a combination. Like I can do some of this. Again, it's not one of my builds if I don't have ivy just going everywhere. We'll do it like that. Actually, I'll put some on the back too, so it's not blank over here. I'm not gonna do another build for this stream, but I'm always taking suggestions on my Instagram if you want to see me build something. My Instagram is the same name as my handle here, which is @Cozybec. And I'm always taking suggestions for new things to build and new things to do. Just because I do stream Sims more often than other games. Alright, and then just to be extra eccentric, we'll keep the floor tiles in here. And just do, I think, a couple plants and a couple potters. Oh, and maybe the flower arranging table. Since I did make this sideways, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I really like this debug item that came with City Living. It's just a painted potter, but I will put it in right here. And maybe a smaller one in the center. And do the flower arranging table. Might put Patchy outside. We'll do a little Patchy that has pink clothes on. And put some of these in here. And flower arranging table. We'll do the white one. I feel like it's missing something in this corner. Maybe another planter. Oops. I forgot it's a debug item. You can't clone debug items. We'll do that right there. And some just extra stuff to go out here. Maybe we should do a wishing well. No, that's too much. Yeah, after this Rainbow Cottage series is over, I will be building just whatever comes to mind. So feel free to give me any kind of suggestion. I'm up for anything, basically. Oh, I didn't know that we had little purple pumpkins. Those are so cute. They're going right here. And I'm actually gonna do, I think we have garden tools. I'm gonna do that. And I know we have garden tools. They're just somewhere undetermined. You want to put these over top of the flower station. Let's see. We've got these. That's what I was thinking of. We do have a white one. There we go. Just very simple. We'll put the walls back up, and I may move Patchy over here actually and do an actual garden area right there. I did that in another cottage build that I did, but I really like how it looks. I may just do some basics. So right here, just like a tiny little plot with a little wrought iron gate. That That way Patchy can get in and do his stuff. Now, time to fix everything with terrain paint. I think, yeah, that's the one I used. We'll just combine everything in. And yeah, then we're almost done. Actually, I'm really happy with how this ended up turning out. It was a lot more difficult than I thought, but also a lot better than I think that we could have done. And we're gonna do... Oh, I can put a ton of lavender in here. That's a good idea. You're right, I will put a ton of lavender in here. Don't mind me. Just adding extra rocks. And some of these. And over here. And I think I'll do these individual sprigs. Thanks, Brie. I'm gonna try to keep it separate and then join them together with these. So I'll have to size them down each time, but I think that it'll end up looking fuller, like they are in their own little lavender field. You just have to walk through the grass to pick your lavender. So something kind of like that. I think I'll end up doing that for the whole thing. I actually, this is a dumb thing to say, but I'm not certain how lavender grows. I think it just grows like this. But we're just gonna go with it. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Like this. There we go. Then I feel like it needs some extras. Is that too much to put some grass underneath it? I think it just fills it out a little bit more. I wish that we could move it in a half square, but I may just have to move these over so it fills it in a little bit more. Don't mind me, just the rapid clicking of me trying to fix that I put it off kilter. There we go. There we go. I like that. I think that doesn't look too bad. And then Patchy can chill over here and I'll do some more trees. And then I think we're almost done. We'll put some of these in. And one more for good measure over here. Put that right there instead. Do that one at the front. And yeah, do some terrain paint. And then we'll be done and dusted. I was building something the other day and all I kept thinking was, I do landscaping the same every single time. And I've started cutting it out of my YouTube videos. But I don't think it's one of my builds if I don't have just like a random assortment of trees and rocks to try to make the landscaping look like I did something with it instead of it just being randomly placed. And some lavender here. And some light terrain paint. And I think the side of the house is a little bit empty, so I may do something back here if the camera won't bounce on me. If nothing but like a little something like this. This is like a little spot. Oh, and I also forgot to connect the paths. I'm gonna do that out back here with a little bench of some kind. Yeah. Oh yeah, she just sells her own little bushels of lavender and chills with her life. Maybe she has a cat, maybe she doesn't. I didn't put this stuff in for a cat. She bikes to the farmer's market, obviously. We'll put the bike to the side right here. And I will do a little bit of a path. I didn't leave much room for myself, but that's okay. I'll just kind of fill it in back here. I'll just kind of do it to the side. And do some dirt and lavender around here. And maybe a little bush or something. Maybe some of those. And I wish this lavender wasn't so big, but at least we can kind of size it down and make it work for whatever. And I forgot to do some dirt around here. Just so it kind of looks like it fits in. There we go. Darken it up slightly. And, excuse me, just a little bit more over here. Do a couple rocks. And there we go. There's our eccentric lavender farm lady in her little barn. I think it ended up really cute. I really like this lot. I think it totally works. So I'll just kind of try to tab in and show you everything. The interior is very purple and eccentric. Lots of purple, lots of gray. If you missed any of this, just a very simple kitchen, simple living. Little bathroom with the same purple tiles everywhere else. And then a little bedroom. It's very vintage glamour, purple, very regal. Her little remodeled barn. And her little purple witch's hat pumpkin. I think it turned out really, really cute. There we go. There's the purple and gray cottage. Hello, Boulder Shipping. I'm glad that you could join us. I just built this purple cottage for my Rainbow Cottage series. I'm just showing it off here at the end of the stream. We've got a little lavender field, Patchy chilling out as always, ready for harvesting, and just a little greenhouse and things. She's a very eccentric old lady, lives here. She likes her wine and she sells fresh lavender at the farmer's market, which she bikes to on her bike the other side of the lot. We've just got a bunch of different angles right here. My camera might bounce in a second, so I'm sorry if it does. There we go. Back here, just the little back door and an overflowing fountain with her little bike to the farmer's market. And there we go. There's our little renovated barn church that is pretty cute with her little purple flag and all of the purple details. Oh, and we've got to name it. So I've had I've had this name in my head forever. So it's the Purple Durple Cottage. And if we can, I want to only do purple tone traits for this. So we'll do convivial, peace and quiet, and see if there's another one. Oh no, I don't want teen neighborhood. Maybe I'll just do good soil. There we go. So the Purple Durple Cottage. There we go. I think it ended up really cute. I really like how this looks. If you want, I can do the create a sim for this, but I don't really have much in mind other than the sim that I created for my my sparked entry. I definitely think, let me see if I can open the gallery. I think that this lady would do well in here. This one. She's very eccentric, very much purple as well, very grumpy. I think that this is kind of the lady that I had in mind of living here. I'm going to go back out into here and turn free real estate on and place her in, and we might get some screenshots while it's still good lighting in the game for me to post later on Instagram if you guys don't mind. I don't often do this on stream, but I think that my Sparked Challenge sim really fits well for this, so I think I'm gonna add her in if it will let me. Actually, free real estate. Alright, we got free real estate on. We'll go into the gallery. Snag Miss Masters here. If you didn't see this, I created Ann Masters for the Sparked Challenge that just ended on The Sims, and you can read her description right here. She's an organ player, and it's highly insinuated that she is a witch or takes part in the Glimmerbrook occult scene. So we're gonna add her in here and take some screenshots of her just doing her thing, being very eccentric. I'm so happy that so many people joined in this morning. Thank you guys so much. I feel like the chat's been super active too, so I just really appreciate that. I woke up this morning and I just wasn't quite certain how well the stream would go, but I really appreciate it, so thank you guys. Thank you so much, Boulder Shipping. I'm so glad that you like the cottage. Next up, let me check my calendar. I have all the colors set up. I think next week, there will be no one. Oh, okay. There will be no Sunday stream for next week, but then the week after, on the 18th, there will be a black and white one. So we're gonna get her in here doing some things, and we're gonna get into tab mode and take a look at our little cottage. Let's see if I can get that light out of my way. So I think I built on this lot the very first time that I streamed The Sims, funnily enough. And I think that this ended up looking pretty good. I'm gonna actually see if it will let me go down slightly. There we go. Do that, and some closer angles on here, and we'll go inside with Miss Ann Masters and look at the interior of the cottage. So if you missed it, this was just a lot of purple. It's got a little open area up above. She's got a little wine picture in her kitchen. Exposed stuff. She's just chilling in here, turning on some music. We'll see if I can get a good shot of her. I think that she's a music. Oh no, I didn't realize that there was a mailbox in the center. I do this every time. I always forget to do a mailbox. Hold on. We'll just take this out. Sorry. We'll put it over here. There we go. Just ignore the mailbox that was in the center of the living room. Just kidding. We'll go back into tab mode And now we can take a photo of her without a mailbox in the center of the living room. And there we go. You can kind of see everything. I like these little details everywhere. I love doing that with shelving. And in her bedroom in here is very elegant and bright. Very purple, as with everything else. Oops. Go through the wall there. So you can kind of see through everything right here. A lot of things from Vintage Glamour get famous. There are her swords on the wall. If you missed it, she likes to fight with swords, and she's always ready with her swords on the wall. And I won't take a photo of the bathroom, but it's just very simple. Carries along the same tile that I put everywhere else. Nice purple mirror. She's got a towel warming rack. And yeah, there's the little build with her open roof. Her renovated barn. We'll go outside, look at some of the stuff out here. Thank you so much, Boulder Shipping. That's so sweet of you to say. I like putting in a lot of details. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like her little bike around the corner here. I know the lighting has probably been better for some of my photos, but oh well. And that's the build. That's everything we got. I like that it ended up fitting in with the sim that I had already made, though. Makes it a little bit easier on me. Might tab down. I don't know. It's just so cute. I forgot to show you guys the greenhouse. We'll go in this way. I wish that the tab function was a little bit faster, but we'll just have to slowly creep towards it. And I didn't end up putting anything in here other than the little extra stuff that you would need. Like there's a florist arranging station, and you could definitely put an organ in if you did. Thank you so much for following Boulder Shipping. I appreciate that so much. It's been a long road to affiliate, but I'm getting excited that we're getting so close to it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's the purple build. Like I said, next Sunday, we do not have a cozy breakfast club, but we do have a Wednesday stream coming. I'm consulting. So this Wednesday evening, I will be going live sometime like, I don't know, 6 to 8, sometime in that time zone. Just follow me on Instagram. I always post a reminder. It's at Cozybec there too. But I'm going to do a CC review, which I don't have any CC in my game right now, but I'm going to be reviewing a few stuff packs from Harry, who is a sim creator and who has done a ton of custom content. So I'm going to do a review of that and probably do a greenhouse type build for that, which will be a departure from what this ended up looking like. But I am very excited to show you guys everything. Like I said, if I end up changing everything or anything with a stream, I will end up posting it on my Instagram stories. I tend to keep that more updated than anywhere else. And I also always post on Twitter when I'm going live if you just want a notification that also tells you when I'm going live. But I appreciate everyone who stopped in today. I think it ended up being a really cute house. I'm really excited that the purple and gray ended up working fairly well. I think it ended up really cute. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Rachel, for popping that into chat for me. I will eventually get the sound alerts and everything else figured out. I'm still fairly new to some of the extensions that you can add to Streamlabs and Twitch. So I will do my best to get everything up and sorted, but I really appreciate everyone who stopped in today and looked at this build. Some of the screenshots will be up later on my Instagram, probably around noon, a little bit afterwards. That's when I tend to post. And yeah, Follow me on everywhere. I'm at Cozybec everywhere for any more stream updates or to see some of my other content like my Halloween build going on right now. I'm rebuilding Forgotten Hollow. Thanks so much for stopping in, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.